Few movies encapsulate the duality of man like that of Fight Club. In the beginning of that movie, Tyler Durden says that self-improvement is, well, and I'm trying to get monetized here, so I'm going to say solo play. But then he goes on to imply that self-destruction is what a real man looks like. Later in that same movie, character Tyler is holding a pew-pew to a character Raymond K. Hessel. He's holding a pew-pew to his head, saying if he's not on his way to becoming a veterinarian in 6 weeks, he's going to be dead. We'll come back to this duality in a minute. Let's say there's a man chasing after a woman with flowers, chocolates, and poems. He will seemingly do anything to win her heart. He'll be agreeable to everything she says. He'll rearrange his schedule and put everything else on her whim. He will put her on a pedestal and worship her. He'll make her the sun, and he'll be the little planet in her orbit. But then he gets confused when she says, "Oh, he's just a good friend." Older women say, "Oh, those girls, they don't know what they're missing. They're passing you up." This happens again and again to many men, and they're perplexed by it. The only constant in this example is the guy. He keeps getting passed on. With any luck, he'll finally notice that something's wrong with him. The only hope for this man is if he realizes that he is actually the prize to be won. He's smart, handsome, he has a future, and women ought to work to get to know him, not the other way around. No more pedestal, no more beta orbiting. He is the great cat. If you don't have a high opinion of yourself yet, work on it. This has to be the first step. But for those of you who understand that you are the prize, watch to the end because I'm going to share the pitfall. Once you realize your worth, it's easy to fall into the trap thinking that you are what you are. You can be passive and indulge in your vaporous habits. You think, I'm perfect just the way I am, and I'm not going to change for anybody. And there it is. That is the duality of man. We've all seen the meme where there are two wolves, and the young man asks, which wolf will win? And the old man says, whichever wolf you feed. So let's take an example and look at two different men. The first type of man was coddled by his mother. He doesn't know what he wants in life, so he blows around in the wind, just going wherever his friends or family suggest. What should he study for a career? Well, he says, I'll just do whatever comes my way, without a plan, without a goal. This type of man gets married only to get divorced a few years later, lamenting that he worshipped her, bought her flowers, wrote poems, and sang sonnets. This is the type of man that thinks, I just need to be myself. The second man realizes that he is the prize, but instead of being lazy and complacent, he's constantly self-improving. He doesn't ruminate the fact that he didn't have an ideal childhood, but rather acknowledges the childhood he had and works through the pain. He chooses what he does for a living. He chooses his friends and his hobby. He faces his demons and challenges head on. And after he toils and sweats and sheds tears, people start to notice his God-given talents, when he knows full well it was hard work that got him there. It's a choice, really, to face towards infancy or away from it, to grow or to shrink, to ripen or to rot. Self-improvement is making the prize to be won even better. But I do think there's an element of truth to what Tyler Durden says, though. If you're self-improving just to chase girls, you're chasing girls with extra steps. I think the goal for men should be to look inward and truly discover what it is you want out of life and work towards it. Just like the fictional Raymond K. Hessels, he has to go for the goals that he really wants, not just working in whatever lame job he has. Even if your goal is to have a relationship or to get married, you should work to be the type of person a woman would desire, for your own sake, not for hers. I do fear that some men see all the self-help gurus online and get fatigued. Oh boy, another self-help course. Just buy my product. And I get it. Those guys are just doing the hustle. And maybe one day I'll put together my own coursework. But again, I'll point to the fact that there are only two alternatives. You are like a muscle. You can grow or you can atrophy. If buying a course helps you get organized to improve yourself, I think it can be a good thing. But if you just keep watching videos and buying courses and think that is the self-improvement action, you're just sitting on your ass watching videos. Then in that way, self-improvement really is like solo play. It's a shortcut, or it's a substitute for the good feelings that you want without doing the work to get those good feelings. Maybe what he meant by self-destruction meant destroying the old part of ourselves that want to be safe or to be comfortable. I hope you get something out of this video. And if you think I've missed the mark completely, let me know in the comments. I do read everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.